Alrighty. Just hopping back in here for some more 7 days of that action. Wasn't sure if things were going to be up and running or working out. I went to start the stream and it just canceled out. It just like stopped itself. So it was interesting. Alright. Looks like we're good. And yeah, I was kind of bummed because like last time I went to stream the save file, ended up like YouTube was down. Like YouTube just wasn't working. So for some reason there's just been issues surrounding this. Okay, there we go. Didn't think my text to speech was gonna come up there for a second. Man, everything. It's all going down. Sweet. Alright, cool. So we are all set up. Oh man. But yeah, I pretty much like last time I just wanted to hop in and do some work on the southeast corner. I guess necessarily we're working on the southwest corner at the same time. Basically just like moving dirt from one side to the other. Because I need to get rid of a bunch of dirt on the southwest side, and I need a ton of dirt to finish out the southeast side. So this has been a pretty interesting project. Awesome. I got stuff. It looks like I made myself a new club. Oops. Okay, and it's day 310. Okay, so we got a ton of time. Like, we just finished the Horde Night. Sweet. Got my tools. Grab a little bit of steel. Oh, food. Alright, let's hop down and check this little stash chest on the south side. Hey there, Mr. Mermaid. Welcome to the stream. Ah. I'm trying to avoid running all the way back to the base to feed my character right now. We do got some steel in here, though. Alright. Gotta run back. Right on. Oop. Nah, we can just go this way. I think this one's pretty much empty. Yeah. It is, in fact, completely empty. Man, I'm so excited to work out the defenses, spike patterns, and all that stuff. That's gonna be way fun. Alright. Man, that is a long ladder. My goodness. Oh yeah, we need to change this thing, don't we? At some point. I need to make some meat stew. Oops. It will burn the splints. Didn't even see what my fullness went up to. Okay, so we're at 78. Let's eat a blueberry pie. The veggie stew. We should make some golden rod teeth. Man, we need water. It's so weird. In my Hardwelder game, like, I have way more water than I know what to do with. Alright, so we're still doing alright. How are we doing on mushrooms? Yeah, we need to make some veggie stew as well soon. But yeah, apparently I need water. I don't really have a lot of jars either. Where's my, this thing? Okay, so we have a, here, let's take one of those. We have a ton of water in here. Like 1,100 jars of water. Oh yeah, might as well. Well, I'll wait, no, we'll wait until we have more space. Okay. Good times. We have 800 blocks on us. We can do one more section at least. Seems like I opted for the path with the most doors. I am getting some frame loss. Looking towards the south there. I wonder if it's just things loading in, or if the game's trying to spawn me in a wandering horde as soon as we get started. Oh man. Yeah, we haven't even started on this side yet. We're getting close over here. We still have a lot to do. Let's do that. I'm used to like leaving the beer on my belt because of Hardwelder. It's like I need that to survive. Oops. Man, alright, there we go. This thing is weird already. But yeah, these are going to be getting shorter and shorter here pretty quickly. Like, there's not a lot of space to go out that way. Well, I mean, I guess, like, comparatively, I mean, it does look like a lot. But compared to what we've done. Or what we have left to do on the other side. need to get the angle down. If you get the angle just right, like you really, you don't have to use the right stick at all. Just kind of move you just kind of move back with the left stick, and that's about it. This isn't too bad. Let me try something real quick. Ah, no, what did you do? Okay, yeah, so it will have to be right there. Oh, jeez. I forgot about that. I forgot about the second drop. I thought I was on the way down. Alright. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad at all. Looks like that should do it right there. It's a little bit awkward. I'm not really sure how to fill this in correctly. Okay. It's so weird, you got like this super jagged edge. Oh, hey there, Fury. Oof. How's it going, man? You're just trying to figure out how to make this thing work. Still. It's always like kind of presenting new challenges. Like I'm really not sure how it's all supposed to work out. But we're learning as we go. And if we mess up, it's only dirt. It takes one hit with a shovel to break it. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, okay. And, like that, if we just accidentally waste one, it's not a big deal. But this isn't bad. This didn't use... Okay, well, we still got a ways to go. But so far, it hasn't used like a ton of blocks, but we had like 300 and something when we started this one. It's like the sections were taking like 500 before, you know, on some of the higher parts there. Sweet. Make the frames here. I gotta lift this up a bit. Okay. That all seems pretty good. Next. I guess it's gonna go to about there. I wonder if I could just build the ramp on my way back up. Ugh. Okay. Getting stuck there, that's no good. Alright. Maybe you can just do that. And hope that I don't fall off. It's a bit slow walking up backwards like that though. Oh, I'm only doing one. Oops. Alright, yeah, let's just go this way. Much faster. Oops. Let's do this. Alright. I think that's it for this one. Yeah, it goes right up to the top. Good. But yeah, this is kind of the strange part. I'm not really sure the best way to make this work. That works. Oof. Okay, maybe that's why I crouch when doing this. I'm probably less prone to just running off of the edge. Yeah, this is not bad. We haven't even switched over to that last stack. These seem like they're going to go pretty quickly. It's going to be rough switching over to the southeast side. Or I guess, oops, the east side of this thing. Sweet. That right there is the joy of working with dirt. Alright. Hopefully we can do, I'd say we could probably do at least 2 more of these with what we've got left. Oh, weird. Okay. I was like, why does this look off? I was like, because it is. Oh. I might raise some of that up. Let's do that. That. There should actually be a dirt block there. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, and then we've got this. We need to do this side. Yeah, this looks good. We don't have a lot left here. And this is really giving me a good understanding of how to work the other side as well. 2 eggs, alright. Alright, cool. Let's throw down the next one here. Start here. Just because I'm not sure how far this is going to go, or how far out this is going to go. Hey, it looks like the bird's nest will be saved. It'll just be back in the cave. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, the other side is pretty gnarly. There's a lot left to do. So, like, I'm stoked about the progress we're making, but at the same time, yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It was at the end. But it's like, we are making a lot of progress right now. It's like things are just happening quickly on this side. Oops. Alright. Sweet. There we go. I can't reach. There we go. Oh, come on then. I think that actually needed to be there. Yeah, feels about right. Oh, sweet, that didn't take very much at all. So weird looking. There we go. There's not even a space right there. So weird. Oops. Yes. There's definitely a lot of dirt. Man, I might have to remove some of that. Man, that's nuts. We can reach the top standing down here. Actually, I have to remove some of it. Ugh, come on. There we go. Well, at least we're kind of getting to the point where it's not that far of a fall anymore. Like, we'd probably sprain our ankle from this height, but nothing worse than that. So that'll be nice for a little while, right? Like, I don't have to worry about breaking my leg. It's not gonna last very long, but I'll enjoy it while it's here. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, looks like it's alright. There's almost like a gap there. Like, maybe I just needed to bring it up a little. Okay, yeah, that seems better. Alright, cool, done. That was awesome. Ah, come on. Almost reached it. Cool. Oh man, if they could all be this way, that would be awesome. Okay. Oh man. Pick it up. Nope. Still trying to conserve any blocks that we can. Oh dang. Yes. Yeah, here pretty soon, these blocks will start turning into, like, these blocks. And the reason that it's just kind of, like, gray like this is because of the steepness of the slope. That's also how you can tell how steep a slope is, I guess, in a way. It's like, if it looks like this, it's a more gradual slope. That's what it looks like on a steep slope, so, like, I think we have some right over here. Yeah. If you're going around and you see this in the burnt forest, then you know it's like a pretty steep slope. And same with that. Yeah, it is fun. Like, you can sit here and actually watch these dirt blocks change over. It's like watching paint dry. Bringing out the true color. Alright, so we're done. We're done with that side. Huzzah! Success! Hurrah! We did it! Alright. We could start on this side. And honestly, we do not have enough dirt on us to even finish one section. But we can start it, see what it looks like. I guess we can just go ahead and start down here, right? And so it begins. We'll just use what we've got, right? And then we'll go get some more. You're just writing that? Alright. Yeah, so it's gonna be about that long. It's gonna be a little weird because the slope is changing as we're doing this. So like I'm bringing it all the way down to here, but it's like it still needs to go down to here as well. And I guess I could just bring this along. Probably help out, just like go ahead and level the whole thing off. So it's gonna have to be filled in at some point. You know, where we're making the slope. How much further? Okay. Woo! Bring all of that along. Alright. That's probably a good start. That'll be fine. Cool. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. It's like I've never really used, you know, a lot of dirt in a build before, but that would be kind of interesting to do. I mean, I guess I'm doing it right now, though. So it wasn't the intention, you know, setting out building here, but that's what's happened. Hey, we're almost to the top. Man, those ones on the other side were so quick. It was just really nice to be able to do that. Oh man, we only have 100 blocks left, so hopefully we can finish the spine at least with that. And then we'll have to go get more to fill this all in. I hope that zombies don't get stuck over here and start wrecking stuff. Oh man, I'd be upset. Come over here and the whole thing's torn down. Oh my goodness. Alright. We are not going to be able to finish the spine. The dirt? No. No, there's not. Not that I know of. But there are, you know, a bunch of different types of dirt you can put down. But it's like, you know, the forest ones will basically get their own type of grass, since they're all a bit different. Burnt forest would just be kind of like that darker color. You can put down like sand and stone and stuff like that if you want. But you do have to have a cement mixer to make stone, and that is unfortunate because I do not have a cement mixer in this playthrough, and I really need to make some stone. My hallway has been looking bad for a long time, just because I haven't been able to make any. So I may just throw some dirt in there. Or some clay, maybe. Clay might be a close approximation to the color, maybe even the texture of stone. Oh man. Alright, we got 2 blocks left. Okay. So that took a bit. Still didn't finish it. We'll get there. Well, for now, we're pretty much just going to be digging. Oh, it's nighttime as well, isn't it? Let's put that back on. But yeah, this is cool. This side is completely done. The south side finished. I will end up going through and kind of like cutting down these trees and stuff like that, but as far as building the hillside goes, we're done. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of bodies here. I must not have cleaned all those up from the last stream. Oh yeah, because we had a wandering horde show up. Ah, I miss this so much. My Hard Worlder game, I haven't been able to get another machete, so we can't actually use ours right now. Thank you. Okay, I think that's it. That's good. There weren't very many bodies hanging around. Oh, there's another one. I pretty much just have to say that's it, and then I'll see the rest. What's our camel? Oh, we've got that maxed out? Why are we thirsty already? We have 68 points? Okay. Just got stuff everywhere. Just dropping junk left and right. Oh my goodness, there's another one out here. What you got? Sweet. Be gone! Okay. So now that we've laid down some dirt blocks, okay, apparently I need to bring some back over here. Okay, so now that we've laid down some dirt blocks, we're gonna start digging all of this stuff up. We've made some pretty good progress, and we're almost to the point where there's not any more stone. We have a little bit of stone here that we have to dig through. The majority of all of it now is dirt, which is fantastic. It's gonna save us a ton of time. I have just been dropping all of the stuff on the hillside, which is pretty wasteful. Like, there are a lot of trees up there. It's one thing the burnt forest definitely has a lot of is trees. Let's go and chop some down. I'll feel better about it, you know? Less wasteful and all that. Because all of this stuff is gonna go. Pretty much down to like the lower part. Maybe kind of like, I think it's here. It's like plus 65 or something like that. Yeah. Everything down to like this point is gonna go. Sweet. Yeah, I guess we can grab this real quick. Now the house is like, when I get to that point, I'll probably come over here. Oops. And, I don't know, maybe loot them real quick. Yeah, I'll look at it though. I'm not gonna have to change this too much as far as the dirt goes. Those still have to go though. You can't be here. We are definitely lumberjacks today. Cool. Well, I feel pretty good about that. And we got like 4,000, nearly 4,200 wood from doing that. Good times. Utilize your resources, I guess. Oops. Mine is looking at those houses. What kind of sculpture can you make? Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with that. That's like one of the funnest things about the game is just like your ability to design and create so many different things. Like building off of existing structures or just like creating something from scratch or I don't know. There are just a ridiculous number of things that you can do in this game. Oh, I thought that was gonna start the chain reaction. Right there, huh? I probably should have gone 2 back then. I'll fill in the holes as I go. There are definitely going to be plenty of them. Man, you keep hitting all those blocks underneath. Kind of surprised that's all holding. The dirt is strong today. Woo! Works for me. Got any dirt fragments around here? Except for that gold right now. Need it all. But yeah, once we start really like sorting out the east side of that hill, it's going to take probably about 500 or so blocks per section for a little bit. We put down a couple hundred real quick and didn't even finish building the spine up for that one. Alright, where are we at? Let's continue this line real quick. And we'll go back to the south side. I had been working this all at the same time, like going all the way around each layer, but it's getting to be a bit large now for that. Oof. Not a big fan of the artifacting. There we go. Oh yeah. Right, finish this out. Let's see, where does this end? That's still a block. I don't think that one is though. Yeah. Cool. Looks like the corner is getting behind a bit. We'll probably work that back a little. Alright. I should be on top of this. We've already got 2,000 dirt fragments here. Yeah, man, we had to dig through a ton of stone to get to this point. It's super nice to see such a small amount of it. Woo! And that stone kind of holds stuff in place, but once you remove it, Even just a small amount of it, apparently. That dirt just comes tumbling down. This is a super, like, thick section over here, though, with, like, lots of gravel in it. It really doesn't have any support beyond the stone here. Woo, 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 woo. Get away! I mean, I'm glad it's all collapsing so quickly, but, I'm not quite ready for it. I'm expecting, like, the stone to hold it more. I can't afford to get squished. It's no fun. Alright. Yeah, I guess I just, like, keep taking this back. It's gonna look interesting, though. Like, having part of this being stone leading up here. Not sure I'll place these. Actually, I could come out here with cobblestone and repair them. Probably what I should do. But I can't put stone blocks back in there. I'd have to use dirt or something. No squishy legs, please. Yeah, I would definitely like to avoid that. Looks like we're getting into the dirt back there. That's super nice. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh. Nice. Alright, so this should all start going much more quickly. Woo! Nice. Oh, and you can see that the hillside is starting to go down right there. Awesome. I'll probably end up finishing these two projects around the same time. It's like building the hillside is dependent upon me taking this one down. Nice. We're starting to build up our supplies again. We need many, many more of these. I better not have to go dirt mining one of these days. This is still pretty fun. Haven't played in months. Like, I play it quite a bit. I do enjoy this game a lot. You know, it's the same You know, if you're playing on console, like it hasn't, you know, had an update since like 2017. So I mean, it's, you know, it's still the same as it was last time you played it a few months ago. But yeah, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. I don't really play, like this is on like a private server or whatever, but like I don't really play online, so I'm not sure what the online experience is with multiple people in your game. But I have been watching streamers who play with, who are playing multiplayer, and it seems to work out just fine. Man. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost there. This is great. This is fantastic. And then we gotta, oh man. I think after I'm done with these projects, I'm going to like work inside the walls for a bit. I really haven't done much in there, and I would kind of like to get started on that. Oh man, there's a coal deposit around here. Still waiting on an update for this, or Rust, to come out. Yeah, I've never actually played Rust, but that game does look like it would be pretty interesting. But yeah, I have a feeling that like if console does get something else for 7 Days to Die, like there's, you know, talk about it. The Fun Pimps did get the rights to the game back and all of that. But I have a feeling if there is going to be anything for this game, it's not going to be until the next generation consoles, you know. That, and also I feel like they're going to sit on it until they're done with the PC version, which is good. Because then if they do a port of it, they can just do one port, right? They don't have to do updates, they don't have to do anything, it's just they can port over a finished game and call it good. So I think that's in their best interest, and ours for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before we see anything. Oh, that looked like stone to me. Alright, I guess we just like continue around. Even though like not too long ago I was saying how I was getting away from doing that due to the size of the corner now. Base tour? Yeah, for sure. Whoop. Alright, so right now we're just working on leveling things out on the outside. This is going to be the horde defense. There's nothing here, as you can see. But we're going to be putting down a bunch of adobe blocks and spikes, and the idea is to have the zombies come running in to here, and I'll fight them out in this area. But yeah, we got to move back the hillside. On the other side of the base, we're actually building the hillside up. Oh man. See? Zombies are messing up my base already? We haven't even started. This is kind of like the quick access to all sides of the base. Like this just goes directly underneath the whole thing. And then the horde defense is going to be around the perimeter here. But yeah, this is still like the biggest part of our project that we're working on right now. So we built this hillside, and you can see where we're still working on it here, trying to finish it out. And we just finished this one. So like this was a lot of doing. So I got that done. Oh man. And jumping back up. Yeah, so we're building the hill so that the zombies can just run up into the base, right? And we're gonna have all of our spikes and all that fun stuff here. Yeah, we have like quick access chutes from the surface. And this is the inside, which is a bunch of partially finished projects. Like all these ladder systems and things like that haven't been finished. We haven't decided even on a design for the top of the wall. Like the walls that are going to go all the way around. I mean, I guess they do right now. And so we got a bunch of ideas in here and haven't really done much with it. Oh, I guess we can look at this. So it's our garden shack. It's mostly finished out. It just doesn't have anything in here yet. And we're still deciding on like stairs and how we're going to set up the pathways and all of that fun stuff. And then our garden, which still needs, I want to do like some type of centerpiece and I'm not sure what I want to do yet. This gets you into the walls. Oops. As you can actually like see out. Arrow slits, good time. Yeah, this is just, it's not like I'm actually going to be in here hanging out. This is mainly just, you know, because I thought it was cool. See if you can make a hallway. Like, I've only got 1 block wide space in here. How did that get damaged? But it looks much wider, and I like this style very much now. I use it. Actually, I'm probably going to use this a lot in my builds. Woot. And then, yeah, all of this needs to be finished out. So we have the top of the walls here. You can kind of see down on where we're working. All the stuff that we've been doing over here. Yeah, the building is like definitely the funnest part of this game for me. Oh, and that's the entrance to our like crafting area. I guess we can go run through there. And this was an experiment in building at an angle. Yeah, it is huge for sure. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it's a good time. Yeah, as you can see, like I'm facing southwest right now. I'm facing straight down the hallway. So if we face south, we're like facing the wall. So these are all ramp blocks. The walls are made of ramp blocks. This whole thing's at like a 45-degree angle in here. This is what I was talking about, the floor being messed up. I need to figure out a way to fix that. And I dug this at the beginning of the game with an iron pickaxe. The top of that is like plus 91 or something like that. And then this is, bedrock is right beneath these blocks here. Yeah, it's kind of like the crafting room, which is far larger than it needs to be. An outdated horde board. And then we've just got our, this is my mushroom garden in here. Same thing. All the walls are ramp blocks. So the whole garden's built at an angle. So yeah, I'm facing directly north. Like you're looking into the corner of the room. One problem you can see is that during the horde nights, if they get in, they do a lot of damage to a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah. So like, and that's kind of the idea that I've been wanting to work with, is, so like, in general, you don't want to build on top of a hillside, or on a hilltop, right? Because the zombies will just dig out underneath your base, because they'll just come running straight towards you. So like, this is the issue that I've been working on. So like, this is from them spawning on Horde Nights, and then just like tearing up and digging into the side of the hill and stuff like that. And this is exactly why you don't want to build on top of a hill. So I did this as kind of like a test model to see what we could do. Like, it's all just wood because I didn't want to use a ton of resources on it. But this was just to kind of test things out and see how something like this would work. And honestly, it works pretty well. Except for if they spawn up too high and they just get stuck in there and start tearing up the walls. So yeah, they've done a ton of damage here. I just didn't really bother fixing it. So yeah, that's pretty much the model for the base that I want to build, or am currently building. Gotta use more of the blocks. Yeah, it's super fun. Like, that's something I didn't do for a really long time, and I've kind of recently been getting into it, and using a bunch of different blocks. It is a good time. So like, those T's right there, these T's right here are just like, you know, Adobe plates stuck on the outside, and it's more for aesthetic purposes than anything. I don't remember why exactly I put those there, but they work out. Yeah, so we kind of went from that idea to this. And so what I've done is dug out underneath the mountain itself. What I'm doing... Oh, did they break my... They broke my blocks! Those jerks! Alright, we gotta fix that. Okay. But yeah, what I've done is, like, I opened up the mountain. And so I will have, like, you know, a bunch of spike pits and things in through here. I'll have area to be out here and fight them. So I'm hoping that, yeah, this base will work, and they won't be able to damage anything. It's kind of like inviting them in to kill them. Like, not giving them anything to run into, other than all my spikes. But, yeah. That is what we've got going on with the base so far. We're just using like thousands and thousands of dirt blocks building that hillside, that corner out. All the rest we've had to basically remove dirt from, and this corner just had an extreme hillside or slope on it. And so we've had to go through and actually build that whole thing up. But yeah, also in this game, we're not using any power tools. So I don't have an auger or a chainsaw, I'm not using the mini bike or a cement mixer. Anything that requires batteries or engines or the use of gas. Also not using any like fully automatic weapons or even semi-automatic. Like, I've got the revolver, the hunting rifle, and the shotguns. And the crossbow with exploding crossbow bolts, because I mean, that's just a good time. But yeah, we just need to level all this off. I mean, I guess I could like leave it here, and if they spawned, they would just run over the side and break their legs before they even got there. But I want to have a nice, you know, flat surface for them to run up. Because I want to actually fight the zombies. I've had a lot of bases, and like for my Twitch game, like I'm building a base right now that's gonna have me fighting a bunch of broke leg zombies. But yeah, I really enjoy just kind of getting to fight them before they're all destroyed. First decent base was in a food store building, maybe a 10 block deep, 3 wide trench all the way around. Oh yeah, dude. Like, I know the feels. Like, like when I first started, you know, I was watching a ton of Grand Spartan on his Alpha 15 playthrough, which is really cool because it's similar to what we have here on console. Similar, it's not exact, but it's pretty close. And yeah, I built his first, like, hole in the ground 3x3 like spike pit base, and I just like was like super stoked about it. I was like, man, this is like, it took a lot of doing to get it all, lined up and have the proper access to it. And I had my crafting base underneath it, or the crafting area and everything. And I was just like, man, that was really cool. It took so much doing. And now it's just like, I'm working on this. I'm just like working on this. Oh my gosh, and this thing is massive. Why don't I use all that stuff? Oh, okay, yeah, so the power tools and all that, it's just, in a way, I just wanted to do something different. So, like, in my other games, like, yeah, I use everything. Like, I'll go mining for hours on end with an auger and just, like, dig up tons and tons of stone for all the concrete that I'm using. Like, I've used probably, like, several 100,000 concrete on the base I'm building, for my Twitch game. And, it's a ton of fun. But yeah, for this one, I just kind of wanted to do something different. That's not something I've ever done before, just like restrict myself so severely on item usage. And it's been really interesting. Like, it's kind of taught me how to play the game in a different way. It's taught me a lot of patience. Like, doing all of this with a shovel and a pickaxe has been very interesting. But I think it's overall been really good for me as a player. I'm just much more familiar with other ways of playing the game now and different material types. So, like, I can't use concrete at all because I don't have a cement mixer to make it. And that's normally my go-to, and you have the most available blocks in concrete. Like, you have the most available shapes in that material. And so not having all of that is just kind of making me think about what I can use, based on what I have available to me now. So it's fun. It's a good time. I think it's really teaching me a lot about the game. Alright, let me see where this ends. So we're getting pretty close on this side, I guess, to getting to the point where we're not going to have to do this out here very much. Because I'm definitely not going to go through and like build any of that stuff up. Once this is all kind of leveled out, that's it. I'm going to stop with that. Honestly, I could probably stop all of this where it's only one block difference. But for now, I'm kind of enjoying getting rid of it all. It makes you want to play so bad. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. And it's just, oops. It can be really like, I don't know, meditative or like, just like give you a spot where you can just chill out and dig up some dirt blocks and like get you in that creative space, just, getting to build and things like that. Playing Ark and Conan in the forest. Mm. Yeah, I've seen people playing that. I haven't played it myself. I haven't played any of those myself. People have told me that I'd really like Ark though. I do like me some dinosaurs. Yeah, I do so much 7 days. Like this is my jam. And I've just got two really big projects. Like we're day 311 right now. We still have a ton of work to do on this thing. And on my Twitch stream game, I'm on like day 400. What are we on? Like 430, 440, somewhere in there. And I'm still not done with that base. We are, I do believe, getting pretty close though. Once I figure out how to build its garden. It's like the thing that has absolutely nothing to do with fighting zombies. But yeah, once we get that thing done, we'll pretty much be done with it. This is all I've got time for. You can build and have to survive just like this game. Yeah, they definitely seem like it would be a lot of fun. Where is this? Okay. One of these days I should check out at least one of them, you know. Apocalyptic Spa. It's a good time. Ooh. Nice. Nice, that was a big chunk. Good, good, good. Arc is so in-depth, though. Yeah, that'd be something I'd have to check out. Like, I can really enjoy that about a game, but sometimes there's just so much, you know, like, character maintenance stuff that you have to do. It kind of, you know, takes away from you being able to play the game. Like, this game has a fair amount of that, but not a ton. Like, it's kind of up to you. Like, I have an issue with loot. I always have to grab all the loot. And so I've got a ton of character maintenance and, like, inventory sorting that needs to be done. But, I mean, you don't have to do all that. And that's kind of cool. Like, it's not required that you do a bunch of min-maxing of all your loot and everything to, like, succeed at the game. Oops. Yeah. I know a little bit about it. I don't really know a whole lot. But it is just like another survival game. Like, you're in a forest. um, yeah, just trying to get, like, your food, water, shelter, get yourself to a survivable state. I don't know anything about, like, really the enemies or anything like that. If it's just, like, animals, I'm pretty sure I saw some people in there and somebody was playing. But yeah, I don't really know a lot about it. I just kind of know it's another survival game. I think it would be fun to check out. I'm not sure how much, you know, like, replay value it has, or if there are different ways to kind of play the game, or if it's just like there's really only a few ways to kind of survive and minimal crafting and building freedom. But yeah, I should just look into it. I gotta find out more. Nice. Nice. Alright. Collecting all those dirt fragments. Oh, more dirt fragments. They're super valuable. Dark and creepy and filled with cannibals who come out to hunt you. Ah. Well, there you go. Like, literally, certain dinos can take 10 hours to tame. You have to be present the whole time and keep it fed and knocked. Oh my goodness. Alright, see, that's a bit much. Yeah, that would, I think that would end up frustrating me pretty quickly. Oh man, this is cool. We're getting close. Oh, yeah, the game does look cool. Like, the gameplay I've seen of it, especially, like, you know, when some people have gotten their bases all set up and they've got tons of different dinosaurs and things like that. Like, Ark looks like a really cool game. I was not aware of the time investment for like taming dinosaurs and whatnot. Depends on the type of food you give them. You knock them out. There we go. It's 10 o'clock, which actually means something in this save file. And my hard worlder save file for the Twitch stream, like I have it on always run, so whether it's 10 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. Man, this is a lot of dirt, but I'm kind of looking at how much we need to fill out the rest of the corner there, and we'll probably, I'm looking at this, we're probably going to finish this before we get all the dirt we need, which means I should probably stop collapsing all of this. It would take too long if I didn't. Is that Ark or the forest? Oh, Ark, I just read that. Oh, okay, cool. Corner is so weird, I can't really tell which direction I'm facing. But yeah, I am excited to finish these out so I can really start working on the inside. Like, I've done a lot of grind for this base, and I haven't had a chance to do a lot of constructive or like creative work, which is why I've enjoyed doing like the gardening shack and the hallway and like the mushroom garden stuff. You put in hundreds, even thousands of hours, and it can be all destroyed in a minute because you also have to be aware of PvP rating. Oh, geez. Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. Like, PvP can be fun in some games, but when it comes to me doing, like, creative work, trying to build something like this, I want no part of PvP. Like, absolutely no part of it. If someone came in and just, like, messed all of this up, like, I would be done playing. Because we're not quite up to 300, but we're getting close to 300 hours on this. That would not be cool. Okay. We are getting close. Oh, man. Yeah, I did like, yeah, like I said about the old Grand Spartan videos, one thing that he had talked about when he used to play PvP, was what he would do is he'd have an underground base, and, but that was like, the surface was pretty much entirely covered by, dirt. And so, like, when he'd leave, he'd just, like, cover it up with dirt, and then take off for the day. And, yeah, no one could really tell where his base was, because it was all underground. You could also play PvE servers. That is true. Yeah, and it's like, I have this set up as, I have friendly fire turned off. So if people do join, Although I'm not sure how it worked. I had somebody join when I first started this. This was going to kind of be like a stream game. And, you know, like having people join in and stuff like that. But yeah, like the first day, I think it was, that we had some people join. This dude named Dan joined, Handsome Danville, and like he's super cool. But like this other guy joined and like managed to kill him. He like knifed him or something like that. I could have swore I had the friendly fire turned off. But I don't know. Maybe he wasn't considered in the party yet. Something. I don't know. But yeah, that kind of like soured it. It's just like, I'm not a fan of that stuff. Yeah, now this is just my... I pretty much play solo. Dan has jumped back in here since then, like once or twice, or maybe like a few times. And he's got like a garden in here, like... Where are we at? So right here in town, this is a garden that Dan built at like the beginning of the game. And it's still sitting over there. It says Dan's Garden on it. And inside inside the crafting area is his like sleeping bag and stuff with a sign above it that says Here Lies Dan. So he's got a spot in here whenever he wants for sure, but I am definitely weary of allowing outside players to come into the games now. I just don't have time for trolls. Yeah, Dan put that up one of the last times he was in the game here. And, yeah, I didn't even notice it. Like, I didn't notice it until the next time I streamed. And I was, like, walking around my crafting room, and I saw the sign above his bed. And it's just like, Here Lies Dan. Like, I had a good laugh about it. Yeah, like, Dan is a super cool guy. And it's fun to have people like that in the game. Like, people who are actually here to have a good time. And, like, kind of, you know, make sure that everybody's having a good time, not just, like, having a good time themselves by trolling somebody. Oh, dang. I can see the sky. Ah, Kiwi! Oh, dang. Woo! Word up. Oh, man, that's awesome. It used to be... Oh, man, I have not done this in a little while. Oops. 611 blocks? Indeed. How many do we already have? 300? Okay, so that's going to get us, you know, a good ways into it, yet again, you know. Every time I get up to like 1,000 or so blocks, I'm like, yeah, it's a good starting amount. We can get some work done with that. We still need so much. Do a little bit more work over here, and then I think we're going to switch back over to building on the corner. I might take a short break after I'm done digging this section out. Kind of like, what I mean is kind of like digging this out, flattening. Actually, I'm not sure how far back that goes. We'll see. Yeah, I'll just take like a break for a few minutes. Take care of all the things. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ugh, dirt! I need the dirt. Like, you only get 20 or 10 dirt fragments per block, so when you get those bags of 20 when they collapse, it's kind of nice. Oh man. Yeah, I do think about how it would have been if I had had an auger in this game. Like, I would have been done with all of this digging, for sure. Like, all of the digging would have taken like, I don't know, a third of the time. Maybe even less. But I'm also sure that I probably would have made a huge mess. Like, all that dirt that's supported by the ceiling up top, like, I've collapsed some big sections because I didn't have things supported properly. I'm pretty sure if I would have had an auger, that would have been much worse. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this down. But I would have been done. And what's interesting is like this map in particular, like I always play on a random gen map, and I've never played the same seed twice. But this seed is one that I really, really want to play again with an auger and everything like that. Because the way that the hub city is situated and the way that the highways come into it creates like these really cool valleys, like around all the entrances to the hub city. And what I want to do is build inside the land masses and have like bridges that go across, like sky bridges and stuff like that, and kind of like a corner or like, I don't know, a part of the base that goes around the corner for the highway. Like, I'd have to show you. Like, it's just cool. Honestly, I think you can see some of it from here. It's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at if you haven't seen this series very much. But this small piece sticking up where I've got the iron sights of the gun is like the highway coming into the town. And this is like the other side of it. So in between like these 2 points is a really deep valley. And all of the highways around the hub city do that. And so it's like super cool, and I would love to build there, but I would absolutely need to have like, well, I mean, I wouldn't absolutely have to because I'm doing like this enormous project with no auger, but it would be much funner if I did have it. I'll spare you, small stone. Nice. But yeah, look at this. Like, we're even making, it feels like we're making a ton of progress today. Look how small these hills are now. There's almost nothing left. Oh, this is fantastic. It was a great time. It's better than most things, I'll tell you that. I've got a lot of episodes on this. Oh yeah. There is a ton. Like we're on what, episode 79 here. I think the Twitch series on like episode 90 or something like that, 91. And there's still a few more that I haven't even ported over yet from Twitch. Ever gotten paid from this stuff? No, not really. Like I'm affiliated on Twitch, but you know I've gotten a few subscribers here and there. But like, you know, currently I have 1 subscriber. And so, you know, like I can't, you know, say that I've gotten paid, but I've made, you know, a very small amount of money, and that's cool, you know. Yeah, pretty much everything I've done as far as the streaming goes, just with me wanting to work on my bases here. I've got the Nemesis playthrough, which is about 350 days or so long. I've got this one, which we're on 312. The Hardworlder is like 400 plus right now. Days, I guess. And there's a little bit of a few others, save files. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on there. Yeah, it's been fun. Just kind of like recently, I've gotten into the mode of like just building one base, you know, for a series, and that was like an idea I got from Grand Spartan. Because like he had his Alpha 15 series, he went around and made a bunch of different bases and stuff, and like that was super cool to see. And then he started doing his stream series and stuff like that. Ended up just building one massive base. No, that was his Let's Play. No, the stream series was Big Red. The Let's Play was Cobalt Compound. But yeah, I thought that idea was really cool. And so that's kind of what I've been doing, is just like building one huge base. So like we're working on this, something that's going to take a ton of time to finish. And then we'll start a new series. It's kind of like, you know, building up from scratch. I love starting new games. That's like one of the funnest parts for me. Because you get to a point where you just have everything. Like I had a game that went up to, you know, beyond day 600. And at a certain point, you just have everything. You don't really even need any loot from the zombies. It's like the beginning of the game is the most fun. It's like struggling your way up. You finally get yourself set up, and it's just like the game is so much fun. Like getting to that point. And it's like, I could even just convert this save file into one where I'm using the auger and fully automatic weapons and all of that stuff. Like, I could just save all the parts. I have tons of like auger blades and things like that. So I could just switch over, but I mean, getting to start over is, like I said, the funnest part for me. When do you think you will start a new game? Oops. A new game is probably gonna come, either when I finish this one, or I finish out, my, Ukiyo playthrough. So, like, that was just a private file. That was just, like, a file I played on my own. And after a certain point, I decided to start streaming some of it. It was like when I started, streaming on Twitch. I used that as my save file for that. And I kind of got irritated with the base because it didn't work out like I wanted it to. And I stopped working on it. So after I'm done with Twitch, the Hardworlder series, I'm going to finish Ukiyo out and give it a like proper farewell and all that. So whichever happens first, whether I finish this base or I finish out both Hardworlder and Ukiyo, then I'll be starting a new game. How hard are the Horde Knights on day 600? Honestly, like, you know, there's not a huge difference, you know, between, like, anything you'd get on, like, I don't know, day 80 to 100, I would say. Because really it's just, it gets down to the point where it's, you know, random as to, like, how many cops and ferals you get. But on console, it's like we're limited to 8 zombies a wave. So it's never just gonna, like, super overwhelm you with tons and tons of zombies. And it's like, there are only so many different types of zombies that can be spawned in. And a lot of them are just regular old zombies. So in general, like, after a certain point, the game doesn't get any harder. It's like, you just keep surviving, make sure you keep your food up, and, you know, the base that you've been using for, like, 10 years will still work. Like, my Horde Defense base on this save file, on day 312, like, my Horde Defense is cobblestone. Like, since I'm not using concrete, like, cobblestone is, I think, the most durable material I've got available. Oh wait, what's brick? No, brick's only like 1200. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you know, day 300 plus, we're still running the cobblestone Horde Defense, works just fine. So yeah, it's like the game just, it doesn't really get any harder. It's just like, you just have to make sure you're good to go and ready to deal with a bunch of cops, because cops are going to do the most damage to everything. Oh man, we are almost there. Let me check that out. Oh man, we're getting so close. Ow! You jerk? That one like landed right on my face, I guess. Did like 10 points of damage. Dirt jumped out of nowhere and attacked me. Man, what's interesting is like we haven't had any zombies today. I've been streaming for there's 101 minutes is what it says. Yeah, I have not seen a single zombie today. That's fine by me. We're getting a lot of work done. Okay. I just dug an extra hole on that one side. I should be looting these birds' nests. Like destroying a bunch of birds' nests, I'm not looting any of them. Just not cool, man. One of my favorite things to loot. Like their in-game or like their early game value is just like immeasurable. Feathers and eggs, man, just keep you going for a while. There's so many bacon and eggs. The zombies on strike. Seems like that. Seems like it could be. Hey there. I just got the notification that of your subscription, Sam. Thank you. It's not the same as it is on Twitch. Like I got the follower and subscriber notifications, but I haven't really like messed with the size of the notification, so it just like covers the whole screen. It's like makes a neat little sound, I guess. But yeah, I notice when those happen. The YouTube thing is just really subtle. I have like the little bell or notification icon lights up, and sometimes it's really, really delayed. Like I have no idea when you actually subscribe, but it can be super delayed sometimes. Oh, we still need to take this back. I think that's there. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to look at the other side here. Let's see how far. Let me just do that now. Okay, so at a certain point, I just need to stop this. Because it's not going to get down to the point that I need it to be. Yeah, this still needs to go down 3 meters. So it wouldn't actually do that until like out here. Right, I don't feel like digging that far. So we're going to just kind of stop when we get really close and just make it a slope. Like a little 3-block ramp or something. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that one was really there or not. It's hard to tell. So like this block here You can see that it's kind of sticking up or whatever, but it's not really there. Not like this one right next to it. You just flatten them down. It's kind of like weird. I'm trying to see where that line is. Sometimes there is actually a line that you can see. That will help with that. Yeah, we're still making dirt blocks from that last batch. I guess it did say it was going to take like half an hour, right? Oh, we still got 13 minutes of it. Hey, let's add another 18. And we have no more crafting space for a while. What I should do is go and drop some of these in the workbench. Craft them twice as fast. Is that a dog I just heard? Hearing stuff. Yeah, looks like I'm hearing stuff. Alrighty. Oh man. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just kind of looking at the artifacting on there. Okay, so that stuff's all good. Oh man. Oops. Oh, no, we're good. Do it. We can go back probably till about like here, I guess. That's really close. Cool. Yeah. Seems like I'm getting better at reading the dirt. I'm a dirt diviner. Interesting. I might try to bring that down one. See how that goes. We can save the bird's nest, that's cool. I do enjoy saving items in the game if I can. As long as they're not in my way. I think this block, maybe that one. Definitely this one. Yup. Do it. Okay, here we're gonna kind of just have to stop because all this is the same height. So I'll need to figure out what I want to do with this. Maybe for now, just kind of take it all back to the same level, or not level, but distance here. And decide what we would want to do after that. It's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it. Indeed. My shovel and I are out here doing it. Alright. So where does this stop? Oops. Let's try this real quick. Haven't seen one squishy leg? Yeah. Yeah, we've been fortunate today. Ah, no, that one should have stayed. Man, that just looks weird though. I don't know, like, I guess I kind of just, like, leave it for now. I mean, but stuff like this is unacceptable. And flatten all of these out. Oh, that's actually a block. That one is not. Okay, who's not a block? There we go. That kind of helps. Like, it just, like, smooths it all out a bit. I need to check this and see if it goes down more than it seems like it does. So it's right here. So honestly, if we dig this back just a little bit. Oh, plus 67. Why did I think plus 65? Okay, no, yeah. We can keep going with this. I think. Pretty soon I'm gonna have it all dug up and be like, no, I shouldn't have done that. Just don't want to leave this section awkwardly sticking up above everything else. Does provide ample time to get your work done. However, this is prime sledge access. I'm on walk mood. Yeah, that is true. We haven't bashed a single zombie yet. You just got on right on. Oh, it's a good time. Especially like I said, like hopping on and I love starting new games. Oh my goodness, I love starting new games. It's just so fun. Get everything figured out. Start exploring the map, find out where you want to set up. I mean, I always do like random gen maps as well, so I don't really ever know where I'm going to set up. I don't even know what's available. And like that is super fun for me. Oh, come on, there you go. There we go. I don't like that block. I just don't like it. But I think that's pretty good. It doesn't even look too bad. It looks somewhat natural. Hopefully this will kind of change over. Alright there, Ray. How's it going? Yeah, we just finished out this side. Pretty excited. Need to finish this out though. But I don't even think that's going to take very long. This is kind of a steep slope right here. Yeah, what was it? Plus 67? Yeah, so we only need to go out to this point. That's not very far at all. Making a ton of these dirt blocks. And we do have some digging that we're going to end up doing up here as well. So I'm still going to have access to more dirt. Just not a ton. This project over here is like the biggest part of it. Hey look, it's back! That whole hill we took down is back. Yeah, we got this all finished. Yeah, completely done on the south side. Pretty excited about that. And now we're working on the east side of this. Still have a ton to do, long ways to go, but we'll get there. Getting all our dirt blocks stacked up right now. We are up to 1,000, but we'll have like 450 more being made. Oh, and there's like, so that'd be 600 more. So we'll be up to about 1,600 blocks. That'll get us a good ways into this. very excited. Oops, too far. Dude is hungry. We do need the food and the water. Probably start making another shovel. My shovel's getting worn out. Poor dude's been doing all the work around here. Yeah. Just want to check and see if we had a backup. Ah, whatever. Drop some of these resources off here. I guess I'm not keeping that in there. Hey, full stack of sand. Keep a little bit. Yeah, maybe even less. Keep a bit of that wood on us, just in case we gotta make anything. Cool. Our axe will be ready when we get back. Or not our axe, our shovel. I was looking at the hit points on my axe and thinking about crafting my shovel. Oh man, we still got 3 days until Horde Night. So I won't be getting to the Horde Night today. I have probably about an hour and a half or somewhere in there left to stream today. Whoop. So yeah, we're just not going to make it 3 more in-game days. Alright, where... Let's see, things are all in different places now. Like, my Hard Worlder game, I kind of gotten things switched over to the new base, and so I'm kind of like reorienting myself yet again to an entirely new space. So like, knowing where all of my chests and things are at is a bit tricky. Alright, now that we've got some space in there, we're going to make some water. So we need a water. We're at 78. Delicious. Bottled water. So we can fit 90 in the campfire, and that's it. So I'll just make that. Oh wow, it only takes 345. Alright, well that'll be a good chance. I'm gonna go take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off for like just a second. Well, just like a few minutes. We'll see if we can beat the campfire when we get back. But yeah, give me a few minutes. Take a quick break, and I'll be right back. We'll get back to work on this hillside. It should be fun. Alright, see you in a bit. Woot, and I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Nice. We beat it by a minute. Okay. Man, I might as well do this. I'm standing right here. Oh, thanks, Fury. Snacks and Punch are in the lobby. For information, please enjoy. Thank y'all. See, look, I had all of these dates up here, and they're just not showing. So 315, 322, 329. I don't know why they're not on there. I guess we can start from here, right? Oh, man. Maybe it's the threes. Maybe the threes just take up too much space. But it doesn't even make sense because it should shift them down if it was taking up too much space. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with that. See, we could fit 7. That's what I used to have on there. So we have 5 right now. Oh, that's too close, though. Maybe I could remove all the spaces. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I do this. Hey, look, they're all back. Now they work. I don't know what's up with the hyphen at the end there, but at least they're all here now. So 329, 336, 343, 350, 357. Okay, cool. Now we're set. And that is just like super helpful for me. You know, just being able to, whenever I'm in the base, just like look at it and be like, oh, Horde Night's coming up. Or, oh, sweet, we got 5 days. Alright, we're gonna go this way today. And you know what I haven't done in a long time is go to the trader. Or maybe I don't know. It like with the work schedule and everything being so weird recently, and like me not getting to play the save file very much, and like YouTube is messed up, and like it's been weird. It's hard for me to remember when the last time was that I did certain things. It's like, when did we go to the trader? When was the last time we went mining? I may have got mining in this game in forever. Not sure how I feel about that. Once we start building inside the walls, I think we're gonna have to do some mining trips real fast. Alright, so what are we currently... Oh, wow, look at that, though. Sorry. 7,600 kills. Right? 7,600 zombie kills. Hardworlder, we are at, like, 14 or 15,000, like, somewhere in there. And we're only, like, 100 days ahead of this game. Ew. I was about to start building on that. Oh, jeez. And that's a bad idea. We need to do this first. But anyway, what I wanted to check, so we're at about 1,400. Yeah, so by the time these are done, we'll have about 1,600 dirt blocks. Let's see how far that gets us. But we are now definitely in broken leg territory if we fall. But yeah. This is one day where I feel that the stream is aptly titled. Like, I didn't say I was gonna like work on some project that I didn't end up working on because I got sidetracked, or you know something came up, whatever. It's just like dirt fragment relocation specialist is what we've been doing all day. Put down the dirt blocks on this side, go back to the other corner and dig up some more dirt for putting down. That's all we've been doing. Okay, so this is the actual corner, like the center point of the corner. This is the ramp that we've built up to for now. So that's going to be the top of that. I think we're going to have to do this. Is this right? so. I should probably just continue as I have been and then worry about connecting the top when I get there. I am doing this right. I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm not. Like super bad. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oops. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just needed to make sure I had the slope and I wasn't like a block too high. Okay, cool. Proceed. Ooh. Can I reach that? Ah, no, 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 no! Okay. Sorry, I did not mean to yell into the mic like that. I thought it was a much farther fall than that. Oh, jeez, sorry. Even still, I probably shouldn't have yelled in the mic like that. Alright, let's build this up and then we can fix the top there. Okay, we're good. Ah, man, I got out of sync. There we go. And this is the top, though. This is as high as it needs to go. So I'm wondering if I got off track here on the bottom. I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Oh, cool. No, we're totally fine. It's going to extend beyond the point where I placed those blocks. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to put something there. Okay. Now the fun stuff. Go all the way back to the top. Oops. This needs to be down here. And so basically what we're doing is like, all of this stuff is hollow. It's, you know, reasonably well supported by these blocks here. Just kind of do the 2 layers across. But, it's like a 3 wide gap is hollow, and the whole hillside is set up this way. Added effect, it was great. Oh, about the yelling? Yeah. It was a little overly dramatic, but it was alright. Yeah, the whole hillside that we built, I've gone in this way, because I filled in the corner. Like up there at the top where it's all flat, on the southeast corner, it's because I filled it entirely in with about 8,000 dirt blocks, which is the most ridiculous thing I believe I've ever done in this game. I will never do it again. But it taught me a valuable lesson to work smarter and not harder, right? As the saying goes. And so pretty much what I've been doing for this entire thing is like building these spines. I guess is what I'm calling them. Like this one that I'm standing on right now. Just build one of these, 3 blocks worth of space in between these 2 sections, and then you just cover it over. Saving literally thousands and thousands of blocks of dirt. And as far as I've been able to tell, the zombies have no issue walking up them. These are just like ramp blocks. So if you place them, your rise over run right now is 1/1, right? And so it's the same thing as using regular ramp blocks, which have like a 45-degree angle at them. And so this is not too steep for the zombies. You know, this is an enormous hill, so it's going to take them a little while to get up here. Some of them may get stuck, but as long as it's free of debris and everything, they should be able to find their way up. So this works because it's saving me a ton of materials. This is just stuff that I'm digging up from one side of the base and moving over to this one. Gotta do something with that dirt anyway, right? And I'm done as far as gardening goes. Like, my garden, its requirements for dirt have been met. That garden will not be getting any larger. The garden itself is not done, though. We need more lights and a big center decoration of some sort. Fill out the gardening shack, finish out its pathways, its sets of stairs. Still a lot to do in there. But like the progress, I have been liking the progress that I've been making so far. I do enjoy the way it looks. Which is what this is all about, right? This is zombie apocalypse, you better have a good looking base. Or it's all over. I mean, why even bother if your base is not just like Superfly? Ooh, let's go down a little bit here. And so, like, this isn't too terrible. It is kind of a slow process for sure. But look, we're almost to the ground already. Yeah, this has used up a ton of blocks. I don't even know how many we used on this because we were still crafting some as we were making our way down here. We still have like about 1,300 blocks, I believe. Okay, so this we can pull up. I think that's going to be good. Okay. And kind of just pulling that up, even though the blocks are of the same height, you know, like, so like all of this is lower than it should be. If I place that block there, it'll actually raise the terrain up. Which I might end up doing, but I'm going to wait until I put these other blocks down. But that's just a way to, like, you can adjust the terrain height so that the zombies have less of a chance of getting stuck. It's like I can't place a block there because it'll throw it off, but if you put a frame there, it'll adjust the height either up or down. So like right here, and I'm just going to do it right here, that'll just pull that all down. There's really nothing over here that I can use to, or like right here, you can pull that whole section up. So that stuff can be kind of useful. And it's interesting because like I'm learning a lot of stuff and it seems just kind of random, but it's just, that's the stuff I'm learning, you know, and this playthrough. Because I'm not using concrete, I'm using all types of materials that I've never used before. Let's just go there. Let's go ahead and just do that. I know I already used some, but we're basically starting out with 500 blocks, right? Okay, now we're good. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter if I get off by one. It's like it's going to all be filled in at some point anyway. Okay, before I get too far into that, let's just keep going here. Yeah, most of the time I'm on with that. Bound to have a few misplacements over the thousands of blocks that we've put down. No, that must be 224. Well, at least we are just working, you know, just like a few meters in front of our face here. Sometimes less than a meter. I, like, place a block and it like fills our entire screen. Nice. Starting to get down to where the end of it's going to be. Sorta. Alright, never mind. I thought it was a bit closer. No, we're good. But yeah, we've already gone through, what, 142 blocks? They go quickly. And I know this is still requiring a lot of materials, but dirt has a really low max load capacity, like 20 pounds. Max load 20, it weighs 10 pounds. And like attempting to account for weight of zombies, you know, because zombies are going to have to run up this. So I really didn't want to push it. I figured 3 blocks in between these spines was pretty good. And there's really neither one of them should be getting close to maxing out, you know, at any point through there. Nice. We're so close. I think that's right. Let's take a peek. Oof. Why does that look weird? Okay, now it's good. It just looked weird because I was standing too close. Nice sunrise will kind of help us out here. The fog is fierce, but the sun is bright somewhere. No. This is cool though, they are going a lot faster. We just passed the halfway point for this stack. And like, keep in mind, that's 250 blocks just for the spine. Like, we haven't even started covering it. Oh, jeez. That one we can actually reach, though. Right on. Yeah, that definitely has to be there. It's so weird. It's so weird how some of these pockets form. Like, it's just a visual thing. Anyway. Yeah, man, that was intense. 311 blocks. Just to build this thing. And that's not even counting the ones that I used out of the other stack. But it's like, you can tell by just looking at it though, it's like these are going to get shorter very quickly. The angle going that way is just cutting them off. As well as like the slope of the hillside is going to be also decreasing their size. Oh man. It does make me a little nervous. Like, you'll probably see me taking it pretty careful here. We've only got 2 days until Horde Night. If you break your leg and you splint it like immediately, it'll be like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that before it's healed. Something like that. Hour 15, hour 20, something. But yeah, I'm on 50-minute days. So like I don't have a lot of time for all of that. Well, it's like this goes reasonably quick, but so we're basically using 6 blocks per section. Oh, I guess actually I can still reach that, can I? Boy. But I'm just hoping that I'll be able to have enough dirt by finishing the project on the southwest side so that I can finish this out as well. Because that's pretty much it. Like, I do have a lot of stuff I need to fix as far as all the stuff I collapsed on the north and the west side. I just kind of want to, like, fix it so it doesn't look awful. You know. That's going to take quite a bit of dirt because it was a lot. But like I said, we do still have a lot of digging to do for all of our spikes that we're going to be putting in some of the sides, like on the ones I was filling in to like bring up to the level, I didn't fill them up beyond the point where I'd have to just like dig that stuff out once I figured out where I wanted my spikes. So that'll still need some filling in. Other sections will need some digging out. So kind of the same idea in reverse though, you know. I didn't want to dig down further than I needed to for areas that I was just going to leave, you know. So it'll be an interesting mix once we start working on that. But I am super excited to get started. I've been waiting to like set up, like figure out what my pillar pattern is going to be. I got to figure out how all the supports are going to work. I've also got to figure out like how I want to set up all the spikes, giving myself enough like room to run around and everything like that. Just making sure that everything is easily accessible, everything is like protected. The zombies do not have a way in. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, there we go. No! Okay, so this one just needs to be pulled up a bit. Hey, we finally got zombies! Oh man, where have y'all been all day? Man, walking zombies are great. Throwing the beer on the... Okay, it's 8 a.m. I didn't know what time it was exactly, so... Oh, nice! They've got like a good little collection. They're not spawning in too far from here either. Let's go ahead and just kind of deal with them over here. Just don't want them really having a chance to get stuck in the construction site. Oh! Oops. Shooting in the arm, not super helpful. Oh, she's dead. Oh! I was fitting to be like, oh yeah! Hip firing is cool. We're super good at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hip firing. That's what I should be doing. Apparently, I am bad otherwise. We never really used the boat either. And that's something, like, in Hardworlder, I pretty much never use the bow anymore, and it's, like, it's kind of sad, because I do like it. And you have, like, an infinite supply of free ammo. Look at all these crawlers, man. Zombies are bringing you steel arrows all the time. Yeah, here we go. It's been a bit, like I said, pretty quiet most of the day. That's such a good time for exploding crossbow bolts. You just have a bunch of crawlers that are all sitting down there together. Oh, I shot him in the hand. He'll regret that one for sure. Oh, whiffed. Oh, whiffed. Okay. Woo! Alright. We also need rifle XP. This thing just takes forever. Like a pinata. Oh man, I shot between two zombies' heads and like between that dude's arm and his chest. Alright, I gotta get good. My goodness, this is bad. Woo! Alright, so hillsides is still not my funnest thing or place to fight zombies. I do not like it. Man, if you do not hit them in the face, they have too many hit points. Which is to be expected, I guess. Okay. Oh, he's dead. I didn't get a headshot, but he's dead. There we go, that kind of like cleared him out real quick. I just got a bunch of like lucky headshots. Cool. Well, that was fun. Nice little wandering horde. Kind of break up the workday. Check that out, man. We've only got 700 blocks left. 751. I just went over there with 1,600. Oh, it had a can in there. I didn't even see it. I was just like, oh, it's empty. Oops. Take some of that. Was it McDivers or whatever? Yeah, McDiver. It is good for some armor smithing though, which I do need. Let's eat some soup. Got too much junk already. That is the thing. It's just like I don't really need much from these zombies unless they're going to be bringing me like sand. Because I can't even get stone and turn it into sand because I don't have a cement mixer in this playthrough. So that would save me a ton. I have so much stone because I'm not using concrete. Like being able to use the sand would be fantastic. Alright, we're just gonna scrap all this lead. We're gonna stack it. What do you mean? Then you just get to somebody that has 2 pistols. Alright, what can we do here? Brass, we don't have anything to combine it with. I'm still carrying around 400 jars of water for unknown reasons. I mean, honestly, I just don't need that. The dirt, like I said, gold. Dirt is more valuable to me than dukes, than money. What's up with this corner, though? I bet that I could use a block of dirt. Looks like it. Not sure about that. I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. Sorry, I just got like caught up doing this now. Yeah, I don't know about that. That one doesn't really seem like it fits in that space. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go drop this junk off. Yeah, man, I can't believe we've gone through most of that dirt already. Okay, let me assemble. Hey, there's our 2-day advanced warning for Horde Night. We're five rounds shy from having a full stack of 9mm in there. Huh. I hear a burning zombie on the west side of the base. Maybe not. I could have swore it sounded like one. Hey, let's go ahead and mark that thing. I'm sure we'll pick it up someday. Still need to fix this. Drives me nuts. I hate that line. The other hallways are all good. That's the last one I need to fix. Doesn't really take that long either. Okay. Just kind of wanted to give it a look. Like, I seriously thought I had heard one of the burning zombies around here. And so, just wanted to make sure they didn't spawn inside. They can still do that. Oh, jeez. Game. Did we finish this section? Oof. Get down there in a hurry. Oh yeah, I misplaced this block though. Nice. Cool. Cool. So weird. I do believe if I put a frame here, it should fix it, right? Yeah. Pulls it all up. It's really interesting. Like, I feel like I've been learning a lot about the game by working with this dirt. Let's try it. Ah! I was gonna say I'm surprised I didn't set myself on fire! I totally did. We need an axe. I have no guns now. Now let's do this. Like, just in case, like, what if dogs show up? It's like, I don't want to have no gun on me. The club will be nice, but, you know, 3 to 6 dogs all at the same time may just, outright kill me. Where's the axe? There we go. I never did pick up that shovel, did I? It's alright, this thing's got some life left in it. We'll just use the one we made to repair and combine it up. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. No! Don't dig down that deep. There. What you got? Cool. The dirt's more valuable. And I guess if that's the case, I could build these spines with wood frames then, couldn't I? Man, now that's a thought, isn't it? That's a lot of wood. Like, I would have gone through a ton of wood frames this way. Hmm. Yeah. It would work though. I could do the exact same thing I'm doing right now. Just use wooden frames until we get up to the top layer, I guess, and then throw down dirt blocks on top of it. So I guess that kind of comes down to what resources you have more of. And I've got a pretty good tree farm, and I just haven't used it in a long time. So were it necessary, I could probably walk over there and get about 23,000 wood from that. Make a ton of frames real quick, and then in the next 5 days we'll get another 23,000 wood, you know. It's just like, I haven't really had any need for it, so I just haven't been on top of it. But check this out, like, so we're almost to the top already on this one. Like, these sections get shorter and shorter very quickly. I'm working on both of these angles here. There we go. Let's keep going. Are we using so many less blocks than we did just one section over? How many did I say that used? Like 300 blocks just to build the spine of that thing? Oops. All right. So just one more section. What if I can do this at the same time? Nah, I don't think so. Basically, what I was gonna see is if I could. That has a lot of frame loss. Do we have more zombies spawning in? Possibly. I think we're good. But yeah, I wanted to see if I could put in the spine and the... We do have zombies spawning in. And the top layer. I need to get up there. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, come on! Oh! How did I not break my leg? Yeah, just like that. I got super lucky. And she didn't even see us. She'll be back. Oh, look at that. He landed on the ledge here. Oh, hey. You made it back. Oops. What? I think I heard somebody smacking on stuff though, that's not good. Somebody got stuck somewhere. Oh, I think I know where they're at. That's not good. Oh, hey, everybody. Yep, that's what I thought. Y'all can stop smacking on that stuff. Ah, man, so I have zombies down the hill, I have zombies up here. Come on, lady. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. We need to kill the zombies up here, because most of them are just going to keep spawning in this area. Alright, I can't really afford to get stunned, and we don't have beer on our belt. Alright, here we go. I do believe I just tried to kill him with a wooden frame. No worries, though. I believe it works that way sometimes. Ah, come on. What? Alright, so the one that looked like it did not hit her at all, that was the one. I'm surprised you are still alive, lady. Ow! Who's this? My feet are in danger. I can't get him. Hillside is too weird. Alright. Okay, I do believe that's all of them, so we're gonna head down here. Man, I'm so glad I didn't break my leg. I could have swore I was about to when I fell off at the beginning of all that. I need to make sure there's no one else down here who may have gotten stuck in somewhere. Where's it? Oh. Ah. Oh, they'll be back, maybe. You got this, lady? Oof, I don't got this. Well, I kind of see. Good enough. Alright, they may or may not come back, I don't know. Hit the dirt. Alright. I should probably clean these up or else they'll be buried under here forever. No, they would eventually despawn, but I don't want to deal with that at any point in the near future. Where did you get this? Alright, cool. Because that thing is going to be buried and it will never be looted again. Alright, what can we get rid of here? Word. I got this. Yeah. Oof. That lag though. Alright. Let's go this way. It was kind of a weird situation for it to be in. Like some of the zombies jumping down from up top and the other ones being stuck up top. I didn't realize how many of them were still standing up there. They were all just stuck on the wedge blocks up there. That's why I need to get all that finished out and actually have a floor in there. But this is important. Like, this is super important because I can't have them, like, wandering in here and getting stuck, right? That's no good. Hey, I'll take some of that. So this is a must-do project here. Alright, 500 left out of the 1600 that we brought over here. Ah, what do you mean? Awesome. It's gonna be an interesting spot. I'll be able to tell better once I get to the bottom. And get to the bottom of this. Alright. This is our last stack of old blocks. It's so funny that you can't even really see the base. It's there. It's like massive, but you just can't see it. Fog. It's too hardcore. Alright, this little piece of grass. It's gotta go. Yeah. Break out the spike club for hitting a chunk of grass. Or a clump of grass, maybe. There we go. It is a little bit weird to get this started. Just because, like, trying to build that down at an angle is, like, super strange. It's like, once you get it, though, it's not bad, I guess. And this has been interesting in that, like, I'm working, you know, down towards, like, this angle here. When I was coming all the way across this side here, I was just working against a flat surface, so they were pretty much all the same, like the same length, same height. It's like easy to judge how many blocks you need for the whole thing. But this is just going to get shorter and shorter very quickly. I think these are pretty much. This is probably like the last like big section. Like that's quite a ways down still, but this is pretty much I think going to be it for the ones that take forever or are taking like more than 500 blocks to finish. No patch of grass here in my way. To chop you down. It's a shame to do that though. It's like that block made it. It's only a random chance that grass will spawn on a dirt block that you put down. It's a pretty good chance. But it's still kind of like a random thing and it made it through that process. It's like came into being. And then I just like punch it because it's in my way. It's a little rough doing that. But if I'm going to build something and it's in my way, it's definitely getting punched. Or just having a frame set down on top of it. Right now, none of this stuff is in my way. Because I will not be building on this hillside. The grass can just hang out here. Which is nice, because it kind of like breaks it up a bit, right? It's not just like a huge wall of dirt. It's basically a huge wall of dirt, but there are bits of grass here and there to make it look less so. Maybe we just plant a tree somewhere, who knows? That's what I should have done. It's like, check this out. Like, go in here. Go in this hollow space here, and like plant a tree somewhere in here. So it just kind of like pokes up through the top. It'll break any blocks above it though. Like if it's not deep enough, is what I found out with my underground tree farm, which it is a cool idea, but it is not worth the amount of effort to actually build it, in my opinion. But yeah, if it's not deep enough, the trees will just break straight through. Like, I had one that was covered in iron bars, and the trees just, like, busted straight through them. Like, they weren't even there. Which was kind of neat looking until, like, once I cut the trees down, zombies started falling in the holes, you know? You know, you have to wait till the trees, you know, get back to full height. So every time, like, the trees, get cut down, it's like your base is vulnerable for a time. I guess you could put a temporary block in there. I don't know, that's just like a lot of doing. But you need about like 35 meters in depth to have an underground garden. And I have one. And I have a video about that whole base. Lots of videos of that base actually. So we're down to 323, that's not too bad. Let's see, actually, let's go ahead and... You know, what time is it here? I mean, we could keep going, but basically I'm going to get the spine built, and then it's just going to be stuck, and I don't want zombies to, like, get hung up. Basically, I don't want to give them one extra thing to get hung up on. But this is cool. We got this whole thing done. Hey! I'll take that sham sandwich. But yeah, we got this whole wall on the south, or not wall, the hill. The whole hill done on the south side. Pretty hyped about that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't clean up any of the bodies. I guess let's do that real quick. Or else, like, next stream I'll load in and be like, alright, sweet, we're about to get up. Oh. Well, I guess what we're doing immediately is a cleanup job. We kind of had that issue in today's stream, except for I just didn't notice the bodies at the beginning. So it was like, you know, 20 minutes or so in, and walking by, and I'm like, oh, hey, bunch of bodies. Awesome. And somebody's car alarm is going off for no reason. Okay. Sorry, like, it's super nice out right now, so open the window. But then it's like you gotta worry about, you know, all of the traffic in and out of the complex here. Word up. Awesome. So we are getting super close. Oh, and I can actually figure out support patterns that I want for the pillars. I want to separate these back out. Like, I don't want to have just a 3-wide gap. Like, that's just way too many pillars. I just needed it because, I mean, there's so much weight up there with all the dirt in some of these areas. So while I was digging it out, I just put in a ton of support to hold everything in place. So once I figure out how I want to do this, this will begin fantastic. And look at this! Look at it! It's all clear, it's all open. This is almost done. We just need to clip this section off. That's as far as we need to go with it. Just gonna clip that off and that'll be done. I'm just hoping that gives us enough dirt to finish out the hillside. We're so close! Ah! But it is time to head in because I need to head out. I can do this. I have a ton of like minor repairs that need to be done. I've been noticing zombies are kind of like chip away at things here and there. Yeah, it's almost day 314. So we've got a couple of days. Man, it's all super foggy. Let's hang out inside. You can actually see in here. This place is fun. I like it. Nice and relaxing. Maybe hang out over this way. Man, I just got frames and junk everywhere. There. Now you can't tell it's in the middle of being built. if I face this direction. Oh, man. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and boogie on for the day. Man, I appreciate y'all who are hanging out. That was a lot of fun. Thank you again, Sam, for the sub there. And yeah, I hope you are enjoying getting back into 7 Days to Die, because this game still has a lot to offer, and there's a ton of stuff to do, and it is super fun. But yeah, hopefully I'll be streaming this again tomorrow afternoon. Like, I haven't been streaming this series as much, just because of work and everything, but if it all goes well, I'll be doing another section on this tomorrow, which will be super fun. Oh, you are most welcome, Fury. Thank you for hanging out, holding it down. But yeah, y'all take care, take it easy, and oh yeah, if you're watching this on the video later, thank you, I appreciate you. But yeah, y'all take care, and I will hopefully see you around tomorrow. All right, bye bye.